Good evening, traveler, and welcome to the Penumbra. Take your seat, please. Take your seat. The junction lies just ahead, traveler. If you'll allow me just a moment. Well, next stop, the second Citadel. On the second night of the Festival of the Three, the monster Lord Arum has challenged Sir Damien to a duel on his terms. Sir Damien has survived one such duel before, but if he isn't careful, he'll discover that Lord Arum has more than a few tricks up his four sleeves. Our next stop, Knight of the Crown, Lord of the Swamp.
The tolling of St. Damien's bells marks the hour. Midnight on the festival's second day, when the lizard is set to arrive, when Lord Arum is set to arrive. Oh, St. Damien, the tranquility will be very difficult for me this night. My mind spins with thoughts of Lord Arum, ruler of the swamp of Titan's blooms, with the cunning eyes and deadly claws, a greater rival I have never met in man or beast. And it is just a rivalry, of course. It may be quite different from my feud with Sir Angelo, but then it should be. Lord Arum is a monster, not a man. Is it not natural that the heart should swell, the mind race, the pulse quicken as one thinks of dueling a beast against the Citadel? St. Damien, even you in your endless calm must have known that feeling, staring the creature right in his violet eyes, watching the intelligent motions in his scaly face and his four powerful arms poised, his eyes so sharp, his strong tail coiled, and his eyes, his violet eyes. Only a rivalry, like with Sir Angelo, only more so. No, it is not Angelo this feeling reminds me of, but it is similar to... It couldn't be. No, Damien, you've merely confused yourself. One can't be expected to account for what one feels in the heat of battle, even if it is strikingly similar to... St. Damien, give me your tranquility. St. Damien above, your tranquility, your tranquility. Only a rivalry. I will slay the monster tonight, and that will be that.
Who is that you plan to slay? I knew you talked too much, but talking to yourself. No pride at all, little honeysuckle.
I wouldn't expect a monster to understand the power of faith, Lord Arum.
Someone's snippy. I apologize if I insulted your invisible friend. I put away fairy tales before I left the egg.
Enough. Our second duel. What are your terms?
Oh, well, seems he's in a rush. Can't even afford some light conversation before he's torn to shreds. You said you wanted me at my best, and this forest will give you exactly what you asked for. Traps, hidden dangers of my own design, creations that the most powerful monsters pay me handsomely for. And all of them for you.
A present? Why, Lord Arum, we hardly know each other.
What? Don't flatter yourself.
I don't need to, friend lizard. You've flattered me enough already. So, when do we begin? Shall I give you a head start before I commence firing?
When do we begin? I think you mean, when did we begin? The answer is, several minutes ago, when I lit the wick on the trap just above you.
The wick? Whoa!
Catch me if you can. Not all of the traps in this jungle will be so simple.
cunning lizard. He's escaped into the trees. A very intelligent trap, Lord Arum. Crushing stones suspended by burning ropes. I used to catch rats the same way as a boy.
It's funny that you mention rats, honeysuckle. Because that vine you've just broken has released one very special rat indeed.
What in the world? Is this a cage or a thistle? My, that is a very large rat, isn't it?
With selective breeding in the swamp's worth of potent herbs, you can have rats of any kind you like.
The beast will taste my arrows. Well, I didn't mean that literally. Oh, St. Damien above, what do you advise? Running, perhaps? Yes, I think running would be best.
If you need your saint to give you that advice, honeysuckle, you're more of a fool than I thought. Just be careful where you run.
Another tripvine.
Because the rat is hardly the end of what this forest has in store.
Tranquility does not lie solely in standing still, friend lizard. True calm comes from keeping one's head in crisis, even as the hounds of hell nip at your heels. Or the rats of hell, as the case may be.
Good luck keeping your head. With jaws like that, my rat might take it off. Oh, so very close. Nearly plucked the little honeysuckle right out of his arm.
St. Damien above, your guidance, your guidance. The tranquil warrior observes the world, allows it to pass through him, and then... the solution!
Still muttering to yourself.
I should thank you, friend lizard, for making the terms of this duel so incredibly unfair.
You insisted. It's far too late to complain now.
No complaints. My thanks are genuine. My weapon may be useless against this rat, but you have many more weapons in this forest for me to use, don't you?
I don't follow. What? Why have you stopped? The rat will kill you, you fool.
I think I'll borrow some cunning from your book of strategies, Lord Arum. One of a knight's first lessons is to learn from his enemies.
What are you holding?
When these vines snap, your traps fall from the branches above, don't they? Let's see if I've learned well.
Very well. Perhaps your observations of your enemies are as powerful as you say they are. But I wonder, how are your observations of yourself?
Saints above!
I discovered something very interesting about you last night, little honeysuckle. Though you may be completely tranquil when your own life is on the line. As soon as others come into question, well, that changes things a bit, doesn't it?
Where is she? Who have you hurt?
You creatures have ears. Use them.
Foul lizard. Keep calling. Whoever you are, I'm coming for you.
Whoever? You don't think I'd just take whoever, do you?
You didn't. You wouldn't.
Who is it you fear that I would have taken, honeysuckle?
Rilla.
Yes? Rilla.
Rilla, where are you?
Whatever shall I do with her? The culinary arts are not my forte, but a blood compote is simple enough. With herbs and spice, she should be delicious indeed.
No, it can't be her. The beast is only tricking me. He said so himself. But what if it is? What if that was the trick? Rilla! Oh, what would I do without her? St. Damien, protect me. I can't lose her. I can't. She's close. Rilla! Where are you, Rilla?
Have you gone deaf, Knight? Can't you hear her?
She sounds so close, but I can't see. What in the world? This flower. Was the one screaming?
It looks like the smallest trap is the one you finally fell for.
So I have. An impressive flower, friend lizard.
Shriekweed, my own creation. And now here you are, pinned beneath my claws. I love to make you panic, honeysuckle. The sound of your pounding heart makes my stomach growl.
I think I can hear that stomach, Lord Arum. You are very close to me.
So I am.
May I say a prayer before you kill me?
Bare one of your arms.
What?
Just do it! Ah! There. Now we're even.
But I thought...
A fight to the death? I wouldn't give you the satisfaction. I'll bet it would make you too pleased with yourself to bring down the reputation of Lord Arum with one stacked fight, wouldn't it?
Come again?
They'll say I cheated. And I won't care what they think, of course, but they'll say it all the same. Again and again and again. No, I'll not give you that satisfaction.
I think I see what you mean. My, those claws of yours are sharp.
And you won't bleed out on me either. Delicate little honeysuckle. A breeze could rip your petals off.
But you've torn your cape.
And you stole your queen's scarf. It seems we're in the business of bleeding on priceless cloth, aren't we? Well, hold still.
Thank you, Lord Arum.
If you thank me one more time, I'll tear your throat out with my teeth.
I will certainly keep that in mind.
Damien, are you out here?
You told someone we'd be out here?
No, I didn't. Of course I didn't.
Damien!
Then who is that?
Damien!
That's only my... Rilla.
I see. You're Rilla.
She lives near here. She must have heard us fighting. Well, what will we do now?
What else? You won yesterday, I won today. All that's left is to break the tie.
And the stakes?
Our lives, of course.
Of course. But there was something you wanted in the Queen's chambers, wasn't there? Our lives aren't the only things we could wager.
If you think I did not take what I wanted while I was there, you've insulted the intelligence of the monster who outsmarted you. Consider that carefully. Of course our lives are the only stakes. Don't be a fool.
But your eyes... I swear I saw something human.
Enough! If I were to let a human escape my grasp, I would be a laughingstock. Were you to let a monster escape your bow, you would be a traitor. There is only one way this ends, Damien. Tomorrow, midnight.
I suppose you're right. Where?
A place I can't lay traps, but that you do not know.
There's a village to the north of here. By midnight, everyone there will be at the festival.
Then that's where we end this. To the death.
Yes, to the death.
I look forward to tasting your blood.
And I yours.
What?
What?
You just said...
Oh, about the blood.
Well, it was just...
Yes, strange, I'll grant.
But not...
Damien, is there someone there with you?
Tomorrow at midnight. Until then, Sir Damien.
Until then, Lord Arum. Saint Damien above, what are these feelings within me?
Damien, I thought I heard you out here.
Rilla! What are you doing in these woods?
I could hear you all the way from my place, Damien. Something roaring and things crashing. What's this purple cloth on your arm?
Cloth! Why, just a bandage, Rilla. I always carry purple, obviously.
You're bleeding, Damien. Were you fighting a monster out here?
A monster? What? Who said anything about a monster? I just started bleeding. It happens. Monster. I haven't the first idea. What do you mean?
Damien, I saw a dead rat the size of a horse on the way here.
Rat? Yes, the rat. You would see the rat. Why would I lie about the rat? What in the world has gotten into me? Something human in his eyes. But he said something monstrous in mine.
Damien?
A monster in my eyes. What am I becoming? What's happening to me? It was all so simple just 2 days ago.
Shh, Damien, you're working yourself up. Come here.
Oh, Rilla, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My heart, my treacherous heart.
Damien, your heart couldn't betray me if the Citadel depended on it. I worry about a lot of things, but not that.
But I must speak my heart.
If you have to, fine, but let it slow down first. Do you want me to sing to you?
Always.
All right. Shh, now. Meet me by the river, where the elderberries grow, when stars are silver, no one has to know. Better?
I love you so much, Rilla. My heart aches for you.
No aching necessary, really. And if your chest actually hurts, I have some herbs for that. Now, you wanted to say something.
I've made a terrible mistake, my love. There is a monster in these woods, and I showed him too much mercy. Allowed him to get too close. Too close.
You're upset because you showed some kindness?
Not kindness.
Damien.
It does not matter any longer. The beast and I have made the score perfectly clear. We will meet again tomorrow at midnight, when the fireworks of St. Ferdinand bloom in the southern sky. We will duel one last time, and one of us will die.
You're really taking this seriously, aren't you?
The lizard has stolen from me my tranquility, Rilla. For the sake of the Citadel, I cannot suffer it to live.
Damien, you don't need to be so hard on yourself.
Please don't worry for me, Rilla. This is my duty as a knight.
I'm not worried about you. You'll win. You always win. I'm just trying to keep you from killing yourself in the process.
Self-sacrifice is a knightly virtue.
It isn't self-sacrifice to torment yourself, Damien.
I know. Thank you, Rilla.
I know it's hard for you. I'll say it as many times as I need to. I love you, Damien.
I love you too, Rilla.
Now come on. The festival's still on. You want to walk around it for a bit?
I would like that very much, my love. Thank you.
Ah, here we are, the site of this mysterious duel of yours. I must say, you've really whetted my curiosity on this one, Sir Damien. This beast doesn't stand a chance. Why, you're the second greatest knight in all the land.
Perhaps.
Sir Damien, this is supposed to be the part where you say, no, you are the second greatest knight in all the land. And then I disagree, and then we, well, banter a bit. Are you feeling all right, my friend? I've never known you to be so quiet.
I am as the thunderhead, Sir Angelo. Though I may seem still without, within me dance explosions, sparks, and flame.
Oh, Damien, you know the mess hall curry doesn't agree with you.
I wish that these were merely affairs of the intestine, my friend. Truly, I do.
Well, come on now. This isn't like you at all. Why don't you just speak your heart like you always do? That always seems to lift your spirits, except for when it, sinks them.
For once, I cannot speak my heart.
You can tell me anything. We're best rivals, after all.
I cannot tell you this. My shame It is my shame to feel shame this night, my friend. I cannot allow you to think of me this way.
But Damien...
Enough! My duel will start in an hour's time, when the fireworks of St. Ferdinand are lit. If you do not hear from me within 2 hours, return here to collect my body.
Sir Damien, what talk is this?
I've chosen you as my second Angelo. You know what that means.
If you think I'll stand idly by while some beast slays you...
You won't be here when it happens. Here. I would like you to bring this to Rilla in the meantime.
What is this?
A final poem. Tell her she is not to open it unless I die. It explains all that has happened here, that she might move on more easily. After all, it is easier, is it not, to mourn a man who was a monster all along?
Well, I could not follow any of that in the slightest. I have no mind for metaphors, and you know it, Damien. You can bring this little song to her yourself when you win this fight.
I'm not in the mood for bravado, Sir Angelo.
Well, when Sir Angelo is your second, bravado is what you'll get. Ha 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 ha! Now, tell me you're going to win this fight.
Angelo.
Tell me! If you won't speak your heart, friend, you will at least speak mine.
I will win this fight.
Now say that you will slay this beast, and breathe from the stomach now.
I will slay this beast.
There he is, the only knight worthy to be my friend and rival. Ha ha ha! I will see you in 2 hours, Sir Damien, and you'll enjoy a drink on me.
I look forward to it. Thank you.
Rivals push one another to be stronger, my friend. That's what they're for. Farewell for now.
Farewell, Sir Angelo. Make one another stronger. Sir Angelo, if only I could have your confidence. But I've nothing. Even St. Damien's tranquility has left me now. I've no right to call myself a knight. Oh, St. Damien, if only I had your strength. I know not what I want. I know not what I am. I've imagined this duel so many times, oh Saint. It spins in my head again and again, every outcome played out in every way, every drop of blood spilled oft enough to fill the sea twice over. If he kills me, I leave Rilla bereft, alone. If I kill him, I should be honored to slay him. He is a monster. I am a knight. And these feelings, a foul trick, dark magic meant to twist my soul. He could do it with his cunning, with his wiles, with his monstrous mind. Lord Arum is a monster. I know he is a monster. But there is something human in his eyes. Something that makes me feel like Rilla. To betray her, to have such feelings for such a foul lizard, I have become an abomination. St. Damien, it is no wonder you have forsaken me. Fireworks. It is already midnight. Time has moved so strangely today. I am lost in a thought, and entire hours pass me by. Lord Arum will arrive at any moment. I leave my fate in your hands, St. Damien. If it may earn your forgiveness, I will slay this beast. My own heart be damned. But if I am beyond your mercy, may he kill me honorably.
Damien! Sir Damien, for saint's sake, where are you?
Angelo?
There you are, Damien. Quickly, you must come with me at once.
What? But Angelo, my duel!
Blast your duel! Rilla! I ran back as quickly as I could, but she...
Rilla? What's happened to her?
She's gone, Damien. I went to her hut just as you asked, but the door was torn off its hinges. Claw marks in the walls. She's been taken.
Taken? Rilla? But why?
I don't know. But don't fret, my friend. We'll find her. The beast can't have gone far. Rilla's already helped us there. Look at this.
No. Where did you find that cloth?
Hidden beneath Rilla's cot. Very clever, our herbalist. She must have torn it off the beast in the struggle. It appears to be a piece of...
A cape. A purple cape.
I was going to say clothing, but yes, that is also very possible.
Lord Arum, A monster to the core. I should have known. Tricked by a lizard. And now Rilla in danger because I...
Trap that anger, my friend. Use it well. We will find the beast, and it will die by your arrow.
By my arrow, I will strike him in the heart, just as he has struck me. Get your horse, Sir Angelo. We have a lizard to hunt.
If you've enjoyed this tale, please consider donating to the Penumbra on Patreon. Our artists work tirelessly to bring you these stories, and if you have the means, we hope you will support our efforts. Every dollar helps. You can find that page at patreon.com/The Penumbra Podcast. If you support us on Patreon at the $10 level or higher, you will receive access to commentary tracks like this one, from co-creator Kevin Vibert and actors Noah Symes and Matthew Zonzi.
Or at least my takeaway as a listener or a reader of this is that, there is this queer attraction between these two males. I'll say men, one's a lizard. As I keep repeating.
What is he?
Is a lizard, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Lizard. But then you also have the sort of cross-species thing going on here that...
Because he's a...
You can also support the Penumbra by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter at the Penumbra Pod, following us on Tumblr at the Penumbra Podcast, telling your friends about us, telling your friends to tell their friends about us, and especially by rating and reviewing our podcast on iTunes. Every rating, comment, and kind word spreads our stories further and inspires us to keep creating more and better tales to come. We would like to give special thanks to all who support us on Patreon, but especially to The Princess and the Scrivener, Hannah Jim, Elizabeth Miller, Jamie Gunter, and Gray for their incredibly generous contributions per episode. Thank you. This tale, Knight of the Crown, Lord of the Swamp, was told by the following people: Matthew Zonzinger as Sir Damien, Noah Symes as Lord Arum, Melissa Enulet as Rilla, and M. Sutherland as Sir Angelo. On staff at the Penumbra, Kevin Vibert is our lead writer and recording engineer. Sophie Kaner is our director and sound designer. Graham Turner is our script editor. Noah Symes is our production manager. Alice Chung is our designer and financial manager. Original music by Ryan Vibert, promotional art by Michaela Buckley. The Penumbra is created and produced by Sophie Kaner and Kevin Vibert. I'm afraid this is the end of the line for today, dear traveler. We hope you will ride with the Penumbra again soon.